So I'm doing live readings tonight. If anyone would like a reading, pop your question in the chat. I am on the road to meeting. I'm going to say I'm on the road to meeting 51 more, okay, of my gang, my tribe members. That'll put us at a community of 200, okay? So we have a week. We have a week to get there. Which is doable, which is pretty fucking cool, you know what I mean? You can do it. I can do it, Okay. So until while we waiting on some people, so let's just get like what is the vibe over the weekend? Okay. Let's check in and see what the vibe is over the weekend or for the weekend. Okay. Let's see. I'm hearing that Jagged Edge song. I just want to get married. I just want to get married. Meet me at the altar. So somebody can be going to a wedding. Okay. Maybe someone get proposed to over the weekend. All right. Hello. Hi. I can listen. I am not a singer. I don't even want to do it to you. But happy birthday. But no, I am not a singer. Okay. So yeah, so this weekend is giving, there could be some kind of ceremony going on, wedding, proposal. I was also getting that even though you may not want to do something, in the long run it will be beneficial for you. What are y'all talking about? Okay. So again, someone may feel as if they are, it's like it's giving like resistance. It's giving like resistance. Someone may not want to do something, and may think it's not the best decision, but ultimately I see it working out. Okay. If I'm doing an energy read for the weekend, but if anyone have a question that they would like to ask, you can drop it in there. You can pull some cords. Look, bottom of the deck, mental conflict, what I'm just talking about. Having resistance against a choice or a decision. Sometimes you're it's not meant for you to see the big picture right then and there, especially when you are co-creating, with the divine. You will not be shown the entire picture. You gonna get them breadcrumbs, okay? And it's up to you if you're gonna follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 okay? Mm. For someone, it may be hard. It may it may be hard going through everyday life without seeing seeing your, your child or whatever, but just know the stuff that you're doing behind the scenes will pay off. It's gonna hurt for a minute, but for you, this is really, whoever this is for, is really building fortitude and strength, like your armor is. Okay, so let's see what else. Look, I look in my bag and look what's on top. This says proposal marriage. I was just saying that. That's why I said, look, this is for someone over the weekend. Either it's a wedding going on, someone is getting proposed, okay, some kind of ceremony. And then look what was up under that, organic and growth. Look, and for that other person, look, spiritual strength at the bottom of the deck. That's what I'm saying. Whoever this person is who may be at a distance with their child or children, that's why I'm like, this is building that strength. Okay, whatever you're doing behind the scenes is going to pay off. Okay, so let's see, let's confirm what else is going on. What's the energy for the weekend? Wake up, everybody. What's it? Let's see. So, throat chakra. Oh, that did not say throat chakra. Oh my God, that says third eye. Sorry, third eye chakra, not throat. Then we have new beginnings that came out. Mm. And material harvest. Basically, so it's I love when the cards confirm what I said. So we got third eye, new beginnings, and material harvest, right? Okay. So whatever you are being resistant to, again, as I mentioned earlier, the divine most time will not give you the whole picture all at once. You will have breadcrumbs, okay? And it will be up to you to use your discernment, your intuition, and follow those breadcrumbs, because this is where you're headed. This is what's in front of you, but you just can't see it because you're only getting bits and pieces along the way. I'm also hearing like blockage. So like maybe your intuition or something is blocked. Canal. What's the, what is the canal? Like a what is that song? It say you can't hear. I was trying to channel this song the other day. Something about running in and out, running in and out my life. Something about running in and out, like someone have one foot in, one foot out type energy. Hmm. I feel like your new beginning comes from um listening to your higher self, listening to your, your spirit in the divine. I feel like you're not the type of person to really follow the mundane route. It's like you're equipped with just having that inner knowing of how to get to point A and point B and C and so on and so forth. And when I was hearing like blocks, maybe you had some kind of experience, or there could be something that you may need to heal from, heal through, that is keeping you from trusting yourself again. Okay. But as you work on trusting yourself and self, doing self validation, validating yourself, this will get there. Play these little games with this is how you can test your intuition, and this is how you can begin to build trust with yourself or rebuild trust. What I like to do is, when I'm driving, I'll, before I get to the light, I'll say, oh, the light will turn like yellow or red or whatever before I get there. Okay. Or I'll ask myself, like, what color will the light change before I get to the light? And then whatever is the first thing that comes to my mind, that's what I roll with. Now, whether it turns out right or wrong, I'm just still learning to trust, you know, the first I'm trying to learn how to trust the first thought that I receive, and then work on discerning that from, because you got to have discernment too. Okay? You have to have discernment too. Okay? So, working on, okay, should I go with this first thought or no? Like that could be a way to strengthen your intuition. Um I'm hearing like this is yours, so like no one can take it. It's just, if you want it, stop delaying it. Like if you want it, you can get it. Just stop delaying it, the process. It's just, and that's coming from someone who delayed their own process for whatever reason. Just, but don't do it. It's not worth it. It's, you're really wasting time. Okay, I know. Okay. Um, let's see. Let me pull another card. If anyone has, if anyone would like to ask a question, you can do so. So let's see. It is so hot where I am. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't remember being this hot last year. Let's see what else. For the weekend. For the weekend. Chicken, chicken. What is this? Step, step to the best shadow. Step, step in the best side. I actually want to see that video, Dream Girls. I'm hearing like you just won't let go. But this shadow card is giving like you just won't let it go. It's like you're not facing the music. You're not facing the facts. It's giving like someone is preaching to you. Like, you're not listening. I told you what it was. You don't, you're not understanding. Like, but this is you talking to you. This is giving you having that back and forth conversation with yourself, though. Oh, what's that song? Dun, 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 how come there's a Lord in this house? Who is that? My sunshine has come. Who sings that? There's no Lord in this house. I want to say Angie song. Angie Stone. I don't even know the words. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah, I don't know. If anyone want to ask a question, go ahead, put it in the chat. Right now, we just getting the weekend energy. See what's going on in the energy. So far, we got a wedding, okay? A proposal or something, all right? And now let's see what else. Weekend vibes. So, financial and I think that's it. Financial and material changes. Okay, cleaning up house. Taking out the trash. Okay. Being a little bit more mindful with the coins. Where is it going? Where is it going? Okay. Hearing like settling debt. I got 5 on it. When somebody like, look, nowadays people in these bills like, look, I got 5 on it. I got 5 on. Listen, do your thing, okay? And look, the number 5 on here. That's crazy. I got 5 on it. Maybe for someone it's like you could probably be, you probably gotta sit down, okay? Just for a minute. Just for a minute. Just to get your affairs in order. You know. Outside will always be outside. Okay. And I'm here like for someone it's like you better not, I'm here like you better not tell somebody something. You better not tell them what's on the fridge. Something with a refrigerator. Something with a refrigerator. Balance. Don't y'all ever feel like balance is just like never fucking ending? Like you always trying to find that sweet spot. And I feel like sometimes people are always like, that's always like the goal. For some people, it's just balance, balance, balance. Like, it's like when you really look at it, you are always going to be striving for balance. It's just like put what needs to be done first and go there. What's the alignment? It's getting like we always on this swag. I'm surf. Now watch me so I can surf. And I'm swag. I'm surfing. Okay, like I said, balance. It seems like you always just. And even with balance, just looking at, I don't know. I'm just talking. Um, it just seems like with balance, that's it's still like 50-50. Like looking at like 50-50, and all the time you may have to give more in a specific area for a minute, so therefore stuff may be a little imbalanced for a while, and which could be, well, not even necessarily, because if you should be overflowing in every aspect of your life, but that's neither here or there because shit happens. um I don't know. I just think, sister, you've been on my mind. What does it say? Phenomenal sister. Good evening, queen. Sister. I'm keeping my eye on you. Oh my goodness. That was funny. What's that? What color purple? Sister. So, y'all. I was just checking in to see what was going on for the weekend. If anyone would like to ask a question, go ahead, drop it in the chat. Let's be nosy. Thank you. Can you tell me if I should play the lottery this weekend? You want me to say, if you should listen here. This is at your own risk, okay? I was hearing, wait, let me find my other card. I was hearing, like, give a little to get something back or something like that. So maybe yes, but look, that question, I'm not responsible, okay, for anything. But let me see. So I'm hearing like a yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What is the lottery up to? Maybe I should play it. Is it like in the 500 millions or something? So, go for it. Oh, you're talking to her. Go the distance. Look, and then exchanging gifts. Didn't I just say give a little to get something back? But look, you still make your own decision, but that's your answer. I be on point with it, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. You know, but still, you know, you gamble at your own risk, but who else got a question? I'm going to play I'm in Win myself. I like how you switched that up. I like how you switched that up, okay? Wordplay matters. Okay. 600 million for Powerball, 800 million for the Mega Millions. Oh, okay. That's on like, it was like 500 million something. All right. Okay. Be precise. Be precise with your numbers. Yeah, I'm going to probably. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyone else have a question? Yes, gotta claim it. And look, Tamara, come back or comment under like one of my last posts and let me know the results, whether if you received something or not. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Hi there, you skipped my number. What number? Hold on. What number? I don't see anything. I don't know. Wait, yes, not for sure what you're talking about, darling. Not for sure what you're talking about. Okay. Anyone else have a question? Do you think it's other life forms out there in the universe? Absolutely. In a world, okay, filled with endless opportunities, miracles that happen every second, every minute. Okay, it would be foolish of me not to believe that there are other life forms. Out, out of a whole, out of an entire multiverse. Listen, I already had an experience with, okay, let me tell y'all this. I want to share this story with y'all. Okay, this is, I don't know if I quantum leaped. Okay, I don't know, but it was crazy. And the crazy part is it happened twice. Okay, so let me tell y'all this story. Again, I don't know if I quantum, I don't know what happened. So let me tell y'all. So it was one day, and bear with me as I recall the moments or the whole thing. Okay, so it was one day I was preparing to leave, and I needed to lock my dog up. So I'm like, okay, if I go outside, he like wham bam, thank you, ma'am. If he goes out there by himself, he gagging around. I'm like, I'm pressed for time. So I goes outside with him. So I'm standing off to the side, letting him do his little doggy duties, okay? Let him do his thing. And so that was it. We come in the house, okay? And I close the door. Keep that in mind. I come upstairs because I forgot I had to gather something. And so typically when, if I'm shifting to a different transitioning around the house, he follows me. This dog follows me wherever I go. Okay, wherever I go, he's there. Okay. Okay, so I hear him barking. Now, I'm under the impression that he stayed behind, maybe drunk some food. Drunk some food. Oh my goodness. Drunk some water, ate some food, but he knew where I was going. I was just going straight upstairs. And I hear him barking. So I'm like, Ori, I'm upstairs just in case. Just in case he didn't see me. I'm calling him and letting him know I'm upstairs. He still has, he's not up, okay? He didn't come up. I go downstairs and I'm talking like, why, what's going on? I go downstairs. Tell me why the dog is outside. The dog is outside. The dog is outside. I know he came in after me. I know he came in after me. I see him come in. I'm like, right, I meant to say drink some water. I said drink some food, right? He was outside. Do y'all hear me? He was outside. As if I never let him in. I stood outside with him while he took his potty break. We came in together. I come upstairs. I hear him barking. I'm like, I'm up here. Come upstairs. He's still barking. Now I'm like, oh, I gotta go get him. But he's outside. How? How? What? I was in awe. Y'all clowning me. I'm about to go drink some food. Okay. Listen, I was shocked. I was perplexed to know that he was still outside as if I never let him in. As if I never let him in. And it was one time, and there was another time with Ori. I can't, let me see if I can recall. It has something to do with, so I had told my son to lock him up, and I see him, no, this was in regards to his food bowl. So I told him to take his food bowl in his area and lock him up, right? I see him walking. I like quickly glance. I'm like, okay, he doing what I asked him to do. Something told me, so he leaves out the house, so I'm still gathering my things before we leave out. Something just said, go back there. I go in the back. His food bowl not back there. I turn around, cause from where he gets locked up at in the space where his food bowl is at, it's kind of like I can just do like this and just straight shot see it. The food bowl was still in the same motherfucking spot. I did a double take, like, I went outside, asked my son, like, did you put the bowl back there? Like, yeah. I'm like, I had to. Crazy experience. Just, I think it was something like, it was something like that on the lines of, I have it written down, but it was something on the lines, I know his food bowl was not back there. Well, it was placed back there, but then when I got back there, it wasn't there. Okay, so back to your question, phenomenal sister. Okay, I believe in, anything is possible. Okay, anything is possible. Anyone can transform. Okay, I mean, of course, I still have my discernment, and I'm not just all loosey goosey with or naive. But I do believe that there are other life forms Mm. So did anyone have a question? Yes, he is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All things are possible. Tamara, your question. Can you tell me my purpose in this lifetime? Mm. Are you into like theater or into the arts or something dealing with theater, dance? Hmm. Are you? I'm getting something dealing with like the arts, like theater, dance. I don't know if it was something with acting. Like I'm getting something like a storytelling. So I want to know before I pull a card for you. I love to do art and craft and sing. See? Look, that's why I'm like, are you into the arts, you know, something, theater? Look, I be, now let me see what the cards say. So you already know then. So you already know. Hmm. Or like singing. If you like to sing, maybe telling like if you have like a story or something to share with the collective. Like maybe Broadway, like something on the lines of theater. And you can, you know, doing your singing. Let me pull a card. I have not heard Fleek in a minute. In a minute. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you. So wait. Let's see. On Tamara. Purpose. Look up. Look. Okay. And we got truth. That victory is, it says he on the bullhorn. So that's what it's given. Then with the truth. That's what I'm saying, like truth. You have a, like some kind of story or something that you can share that may be beneficial or is a way of healing for you or releasing or just sharing something that may be of use to the collective. So yeah. So hopefully that answered your question. What that say? Start connecting with people at your church to see who who they know, what they know. Maybe that can be the point of origin, you know, starting it at the church, maybe putting on some kind of a little play or a Broadway play at the church. You know, that's something. Oh my God. Anyone else have a question? Oh, what song is that? Someone asked a question. Why do we sing when I lift my hands to Jesus? What do we really mean? I sing because I'm happy. Duh, duh. I sing because I'm free. Duh, duh. His eye is on a sparrow. Duh, duh. That's the reason why I sing. So what is the reason why you sing, girl? Or whatever, you know, I'm sorry. That could be for you. What's the reason why you sing? Why you want to sing? That's the reason why I sing. Okay. You better sing, Queen, okay? Well, it's always just best to start somewhere with what is in front of you. Just to see what it do. Yeah. So, if no one has any more questions, I'm about to hop off. If, does anyone have a question? Facts, yeah, we have to start from somewhere. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. So, you know, and you can't be. I'm not even gonna say you can't. I mean, it's just best, and it's. I would say this. Fear really, really, like what put your ass in a chokehold. Like fear will really choke you up. Okay. And it will have you missing out on your best life. Your best life. Okay. Um, so My condolences goes out to you. Well, singing seems to be your outlet, your answer. A way for you to process what has happened. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, any questions? Going once? I wonder is this thing on a. But just say, I'm really allowing, um, I'm really sowing my seeds intentionally. You know what I mean? So when I ask you guys to do, or if you have a question, I'm genuinely using my abilities. That's why even when I just do my readings, that's why I always try to do the cards last. Because this is a way for me to test my intuition, my inner knowing, and for me to trust what I'm receiving. This is why I always use the cards last. Because the confirmation just be so clutch, okay? Oh my God, but let me share y'all one of my testimonies from one of my clients, right? This listen, this is when I knew, and I have the proof too, okay? I have the proof. But this is when I knew, I'm like, they, got to take care of these gifts. So I had a client so she wanted to know, okay, let me tell this story and then I'm going to answer that question. So I had a client and she wanted to know, I think it was like her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend, something like that. She wanted to know what happened to him. So the backstory was, well, before I even give y'all the backstory, so she wanted to know where was he at, what was going on, or something on those lines. So the first thing that came to my mind, so I'm sitting with her energy and his energy, and I'm just like, the first thing that came to my mind was like, he faked his okay, his DEATH. So I'm like, I really don't want to tell her that. I don't like to dibble in, that kind of work. And I'm just like, I really don't want to say this to this lady. And so I'm thinking about, okay, dang, well, how am I going to convey this? Because this is really what I'm getting, that he faked his, you know, and something dealing with family, he had to get away, something like that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just tell her, be very transparent, and tell her like, this is what I'm getting. Please do your own research, your own investigation. Don't 100% just go off of what I'm telling you. Okay. So I send her the reading or whatever, basically stating like he faked his, yeah. She responds back with a long dissertation, first of all, giving me like the entire story. But she confirmed that's what happened. Okay? She found out that he had to get away and he had to fake his due to some family members and something dealing with some money and all that other stuff. I'm like, calm you down. That blew my mind. Okay? Because I was very hesitant to tell her, like, he faked his life. And when she sent, when she responded back and she provided me with like, context in regards to what was going on, I was really, I ain't even gonna lie, that okay, that boosts the ego about 100 points, okay? Okay, seriously. So, yeah, that I would say that reading there really solidified um like some of the doubts that I did have. Okay, what was you said? Do you think a person can truly heal? It's levels to healing. I think you was on point. Okay, like a thorn. Like a thorn. Okay. I think, give me a second. I believe we heal to the point to where you don't allow certain things to affect you. I think some way, somehow, we will always still have a little hurt there, or some kind of hurt behind an experience that may have took a long time to get over. I love you so much, beautiful. Jeff, you don't even know me. You don't even know me. Okay. But you're part of the tribe. I love the tribe. Okay. Um Again, I do believe that healing is very layered. I feel like, or with healing, not only do you have to go to the emotional, how did this affect my emotional well-being? How did it affect me mentally? What kind of physical damage did it do? Did I lose weight? Did I gain weight? And all of that is, sometimes it's not meant to be done simultaneously. Like, you have to heal in layers. This is why it may take time for some people to, bounce back. Say like they don't want to go through that shit no more. Because if it is to happen again, you didn't went through all of those layers and did the patchwork, the shadow work. That's the problem with healing too. It's like no one can heal for you. You have to do that shit yourself, even though you didn't cause the pain, even though you didn't do the shit. You gotta clean it up. you, my friend, have to clean it up. Ain't that about some shit? So this is why more and more people are keeping their boundaries tight. Okay, this is why they're doing Kegels on their boundaries. Because who wants to go through years or however long worth of healing that? Like, it's just like, no, it's not worth it. Then this is where you really, this is when you become more aware of the people you do invite into your life. You know what I mean? Yes, that's majority of the time you do have to go through the healing by yourself. Because it's about you. How did it affect you? How are you going to move on from it? Because now you're being reborn. You see what I'm saying? Now you're being reborn. So now you have to learn yourself all over again because of this experience. So what you thought was true before you had such experience may not be true no more. What you did accept from that experience, you may not accept it no more. So absolutely you have to heal by yourself. Hello, hello. I'm doing quite lovely, my dear. How are you? Yeah, healing in layers, okay? You gotta heal in layers. And this is why this is why the self-centeredness and the centering yourself is that whole trend, phenomenon, whatever you want to call it. People may think that is a trend, but no, that is just what's up, okay? Like, you're preserving your energy. Like, people are starting to preserve what they now realize is value and peace and power and energy. Okay, you're preserving your riches. Okay. If it's not bringing in any good, it has to go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go right now. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Okay, look, y'all. Oh, 51. I don't know where I'm at right now, but I'm trying to reach 51 more tribe members instead of me saying followers, because we not following, okay? We 51 by the end of the week. Tribe members, okay? We need 51 tribe members to find their way home to the community. Okay, by the end of the month. Can I ask the question? Sure. Are you over the age of 18? But you can ask the question if you're over 18. Yeah, 200 by next week. Can I ask a question? Can I get a card? Ask your question so you can get a card. Go ahead, ask your question. Yes, I'm claiming it. To hun. Okay. Wow, in August is what, next Saturday? Let's see. So Ryan asks, how does my female neighbor feel about me? Mm. Are you over the age of 18? Are you over the age of 18? Oh, you don't have to say her name or anything. Okay, so I don't know if who energy this is, but have you ever heard the song Sexual Healing? That's just